Hello, welcome to Stampin' by Hannah. Thank you for joining me today. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK, and I'm so pleased you've chosen to join me on quite a special Friday. We launched the Spring-Summer catalogue and Sale-a-bration on Wednesday, and I have some really fun products to share with you today because I think this is probably the thing that's been the most buzz about in this catalogue, and that is these little tubs of absolute pure joy. These are Brusho. Now, Stampin' Up sell these in a pack of 5, although it is not a Stampin' Up product and you can buy them elsewhere. I shouldn't tell you that, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. These ones were a Christmas present from my husband, who went, I want to buy something Christmassy, something crafty this Christmas, and I don't know what to get you. And I went, well, actually, there's something that you could buy me that wouldn't be buying stuff through Stampin' Up. So he's bought me the colours that Stampin' Up are carrying, which are Prussian blue, brilliant red, gamboge, which is a kind of orange colour, yellow, and moss green. He also did something really clever and he bought me the black and the white ones as well. Now, I haven't played with these ones very much other than to do my testers. This is watercolour paper that I've shoved on the top, that I have kind of colour swatched. But the white's really fun. It's white, but it's got specks of colour in it, which I think is very cool. And I think Stampin' Up have missed the trick. But hey, never mind. So I have got the 5 colours that Stampin' Up carry. I've also got this stamp set, which is Beautiful Day. Now, I have shared this on my blog already. And I used Stampin' Blends with it, and it's beautiful with Stampin' Blends. That butterfly is just gorgeous. Now, I have a Facebook Live online class planned with this stamp set and Brusho on the 9th of January. So go over, the link to my Facebook is down bar below. Go over and like my page and you will get a notification of when I go live with that on the 9th. I do a Facebook Live video every month, a free online class every month over on my Facebook. And it does actually get uploaded here onto YouTube as well. But it's always fun to catch somebody live, isn't it? So that's this month's Facebook Live class. And we're going to do Brusho too. Now I'm going to take my cardigan off because I've got really warm. This is one of those slightly impromptu videos for me to film, and that I haven't got a card for you today, but I just wanted to show you quite how Brusho works and to have a bit of a play with some different card mediums. So I've played with it on watercolour paper already, but I've also got some thick Whisper White, some shimmery white, and a piece of glossy paper. Now, this glossy paper isn't something I'd have thought of, but my friend Liz from Old Stables Crafts, who is on YouTube, do search her out, suggested trying glossy paper, and I was like, oh, I don't know, but we're going to see what it does together, because I have absolutely no idea. I think Liz has already done a video on it, and I haven't watched it. I'll be completely honest with you. Haven't watched it, so I tend not to watch other people's crafty videos because I just want to see what it does. I want to have the first play. I don't want it to be. I don't want the experience to be spoilt by watching somebody else. But I'd like you to watch me first. That's really hypocritical of me, isn't it? Never mind. So there are a couple of other things we need before we play with Brusho. So these come in a cute little pot, and there's like a little pull on the side. Please do not be tempted to pull this. I haven't pulled it. That's as far as it's going to go. This little pot is filled with a really fine powder that I will show you in a minute. And if you take that top off, you have got it's just going to go everywhere. It's really fine. It's really light, and it will go everywhere. The suggestion is to grab some push pins like I have done, and just make a little hole in the top with your push pin. Now, like I said, these are slightly contraband, so I've made little swatches with watercolour paper. I do believe the Stampin' Up ones come with some stickers, or have stickers already on the top to show you which colour is which. But I wasn't that, I haven't got that, so that's what I've done. So the other thing I have got is I have got a piece of kitchen roll. As you can see, I have already used it. I have got Several pieces of kind of scrap paper to protect my work surface. I have a aqua painter and a Stampin' spritzer, and I have some paintbrushes handy as well. So let's put one of these pieces down, scrap pieces of paper down, so we can start to play. Now, there are several ways of adding colour to your, kind of using your Brusho. So what I have done is I've already stamped, I don't know how I can see that, there is a flower, this one, that I have stamped and heat embossed onto this piece of watercolour paper. And I've actually got the same image on all 4 pieces of paper. And the way that I have found easiest to add colour, I have tried a couple of different ways, is to take your aqua painter or a wet paintbrush and add colour. Now, add water even. Now, as you can see, my water's kind of tinged blue, and that is because these powders are so pigmented. It's quite hard actually to get the colour back out of your aqua painter. So I would suggest using either a dedicated aqua painter for your Brusho or a paintbrush. So I'm going to sprinkle some of that colour on. Can you see what happens there? How cool is that? Now, the other then suggestion is that you then grab your aqua painter and move the colour around. Now, I've had quite a lot of colour on there, I've got to admit. They are so highly pigmented. So I'm just going to scribble that off a little bit. And this is where why I have a piece of kitchen roll, because I'm going to take that and rub that over the top. And look at that! Isn't that amazing? Now, the other way you can do it is you can take your Brusho and dry paper and sprinkle your Brusho on, so that you've got I've got fine powder on that piece of paper now. Take your spritzer, now this is like magic, spritzer, and spritz your water on it. Look how cool that is. I think that is just the coolest thing. But it does go everywhere. Can you see? It makes an absolute mess. You are going to end up with inky, messy fingers. Be prepared to clear your desk for using Brusho, or grab some, like, you know, disposable gloves, something like that, to protect your hands. If you have to go out and look presentable without like green and blue and red fingers, you might want some disposable gloves. So that is watercolour paper, and I think that's really pretty. Let's try one of the others. So let's try some shimmery white paper. I love shimmery paper. It's got a hint of glitter in it, and it's gorgeous. Great for watercolouring. I am going to attempt to clean off my aqua paint a little bit, and I'm going to just get this really nice and wet all over like that. And I'm going to try, let's have a red flower this time. So, oh, look at that. Now that's way too much. But that is really cool. And you can move it around. You don't have to kind of go back in with an aqua paint or a paintbrush. I think I might add some more water with a spritzer. This is totally kind of trial and error stuff. Oh, I've got a white t-shirt on, and that might not have been the greatest choice ever in the world. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Now, if I dab that off, is that going to go pink? Oh, I like that. That's really pretty. Oh, so that's shimmery white paper. Now, I have done watercolour on thick whisper white before, so let's try that. Let's see how well that's going to work. Thick whisper white isn't kind of your go-to standard choice for watercolouring, I will give you that. But it should work. I'm going to go for that gamboge orange colour. Now I don't think my aqua painter was quite wet enough. So I think this is one of those times where you're going to have to sprinkle your colour and then go in. Oh, isn't that stunning? That's going to look amazing cut out. Oh, love that. Isn't that fun? See, you're just going to have a play. I think that's what it is. What it comes down to. You're just going to have to play. So, this is glossy paper. Now, I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with glossy paper, in the fact that I thought I was going to love it, and it's just not quite my thing. I have not yet found a technique that I really, really love with it. There are some really cool things out there. I just need to have a bit. It's one of those things I just need to have a bit more of a play with. Oh, now then, that's really cool, because you can see all the green and all the splotchy bits. Let's add some blue. I know I'm really descriptive when this is why I don't do this type of video very often, because I get enthralled in what I'm doing and then forget to tell you. So look at that, and you can see where it's all seeping. What you will find with Brusho is that they're not one flat colour. So if you look at the gamboge in particular, you'll see that it's an overall orange tone, but there's flecks of yellow and flecks of red in there, which just makes it really cool. I'm really enjoying this. That's the blue and the red. And you can see that actually the red's got kind of hints of other colours in it as well. And it's a fun addition, I think, to your card making, this Brusho. It's going to take a little bit of work. It's going to take some time to get used to it. But it is one of those, it's just great for mixed media. Great for one of those times where you just need to throw colour at something. And I do have some projects coming up that use Brusho in a bit more detail. I have some ideas in my head. Like I said, I've got that online class coming up on the 9th of January, and I would love to see you there. Thanks ever so much for joining me. As always, anything you've seen in my videos can be purchased in my online store. The link is in the down bar below. Let me know what you think of Brusho, and I would love to see what you've made with it. Either via email, link is over on my blog, or pop me a message onto Facebook. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now.